bear. Day 2 of the St. Jude's 30-mile challenge. Birds are up. Of course, the gas station literally beside the hotel there is closed, I guess. I guess it don't open till, I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is.
Consider these 3 things before getting started. 1, get super clear on your values and goals. 2,
my OCD's gonna be like, not good with that all day long. It is 6:13 currently, and I am running up on the Blueridge Parkway to try to catch a sunrise real quick. Wish me luck.
It's a sunrise in my soul. Ooh, it's about time I let go.
Finally getting an official start of the day. I was going to try to sleep into like 7, but we'll give it 4. So there's that. Although I was able to capture a sunrise this morning off the mountain, off the Blueridge Parkway, so that was pretty nice. And I have
flight right onto the ramp to Black Mountain.
Good morning, Ethel. I hope you slept well last night. That's Ethel. Ah! Anyway, I'm trying to find a touchless car wash to wash this truck of mine off because it is filthy. Filthy. And then I'm going to start day number 2 of the 30-mile hike for St. Jude's in July challenge. Well, something like that.
Half a mile. Take exit 51.
Ethel, I was trying to tell them that I'm starting day number 2. Hold on a minute. She's so daggone rude. Anyway, I'm getting ready to start day. Ethel. Anyway, I'm trying to start day number 2. I'm trying to start day number 2. Lord have mercy. Y'all looking fancy at red lights. I don't have any of those like that around the house. Anyway, join me as I try to find some trails and click off more miles to the St. Jude's challenge. All right. The day officially begins now. Come on, man. For Pete's sake, I'm gonna have to start using a welding helmet to drive.
In 1,000 feet, your destination.
You awful chatty this morning. Y'all, I apologize for her. Sometimes she's just rude. Clarence, 7 foot. That's a big man.
A few minutes later.
Well, being that I was 3 minutes from the Biltmore estate, I figured, why not ride through, see if we could get on around to at least take some video of the house and show you that. I stopped at the visitor center, talked to a real nice guy, Dan. There's a grounds ticket for $75. Being that I'm about to hit the parkway and I don't have time to really spend a lot of time here, I'm not paying the 75 bucks. So there it is in all its glory. And you can go to biltmore.com to see any more. We'll probably be back at some point to check this all out, but not today. Sorry. Off-grid laundromat. So here's a little fun fact for you. We're gonna actually pass through 8 tunnels today. There's actually 26 tunnels along the 469 miles of the Blueridge Parkway, and only one of those, which is the Bluff Mountain Tunnel at milepost 53.1, it's the only one in Virginia. It's actually 630 feet long. The longest tunnel, which we actually won't go through today because it's further south, is the Pine Mountain Tunnel, and it's 1,462 feet long. Although we will pass through the shortest tunnel at 182 feet, which is the Rough Ridge Tunnel. Hike number 1 of the day. It's rated at moderate, 0.7 miles to 0.7 back, so 1.4 out and back. See what we can find. Halfway point. There is a little side trail here. I'm going to explore it for just a second. Well, I'm certainly feeling yesterday's adventure, but stunning, absolutely 100% stunning. Oh, and by the way, not sure where they got the 0.7 from the parking lot up. I did from the parking lot up and went down the side trail, went back and forth, you know, doing some camera angles and stuff like that, and I only come up with a half. So this is going to be pretty much 1 mile. Well, there you go, 1.05. tell you, it's so hard not to stop at every one of the daggone overlooks. I mean, the vistas are just, as you can see, mind-blowing, just beautiful. I'm trying to pour my eyes full, you know? I want to take every bit of it home with me. I just passed Walker's Knob Trail entrance, and it was jam-packed full. So, we're gonna find the next one.
Gaining elevation, the forest transitions to evergreen, red spruce, and Fraser fir trees. With temperatures often 20 degrees colder than nearby valley towns, the cool climate preserves a rare alpine forest that more resembles Canada than North Carolina. Welcome to Canada down south, y'all.
I know this isn't really a hike, but we're gonna add it in. It's only like 300 and some yards up to the observation tower to the top here, and then we'll see if we can check out a trail. Ooh. Balsam Nature Trail. Let's go. Okay, I found a trail. It's called the Balsam Forest Trail, and it's like got all these like firs and conifers and stuff, and you're supposed to smell like it's supposed to be like the Canada of the South. So we're gonna check that out. I think it's 3/4 of a mile. Y'all, I wish we had smell-o-vision. The smell of the fir and the spruce in here, oh, it's amazing. Y'all, good gracious. Oh my gosh, y'all. I know this video is not going to do any justice to what this forest is like. It is. I see cars. We made it. Woohoo! Craggy. Looky here. In the wild. It's a Hank Hill propane special.
Propane accessories.
They're very elusive, especially here in the wild. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I finally found a black bear. And a snake. A bunch of snakes. Look at here. Poor fella, he couldn't find his car. He was going all over the place. So I was like, hey man, you want to ride? And he goes, hell yeah, I do. I am absolutely on the edge of miserable. Good times. All right. 1.25 miles on the books for Mount Mitchell. Been a long time since I eat up here at the Western Sizzling in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, but I'm going to today. It was Kanye, y'all.
A few minutes later.
I'm not hungry anymore. I probably overdid it. I mean, you know, in all fairness, I mean, you don't put a buffet in front of a fat guy, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, I laid in that son of a gun like it owed me money. That buffet was actually pretty damn good, I ain't gonna lie to you. There wasn't nothing bad on there. The pizza was a little weird, but I mean, it was, you know, aimed more towards, you know, children and not man children. I'm trying to find at least one more trail that I can hike. I'm a little worried because if the woods go dark, the GoPro, it doesn't do good in low light at all. It's not very sunny right now. Well, I have a dilemma. This is my last card that I have that's working. I do have one more card, but it will not work. Dang it. I can either turn around and go back to Spruce Pine to that Walmart and get one, because if I travel on, I've only got 12 minutes and 50 seconds left on this card. Well, if you like the fact that I turned around and came all the way back to get an SD card, how about hit that like for me? I would appreciate that. And if you're new here and you haven't already, shoot, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's check out their pickup area. Oh, it's actually pretty okay. Look at that, fresh blue paint. Should we run an order? I'm not going to. I just thought that'd be funny. Daggone steakhouse on wheels right there. Good Lord, the boy's making good on that Japanese steak, I'll tell you that. Blackwood edition, goodness. Anyway, I hope nobody steals the laundry out of the back of the truck. I think it's about dry from yesterday. They probably either bringing it back or burning it, I'll tell you that. All right, I'm gonna run here and I'm gonna get me a card. Daggone. The bad part is it really doesn't matter if I get a card or not, because it's you know, it's gonna be late here. And oh, come on, batteries. Everything's just testing me today. It's just testing me. Well, looky here. Yay, I'm in business. And I got the greatest surprise. Walking out of Walmart, my phone started dinging. I started getting some updates, and I had 3 more people to donate to the St. Jude's Challenge. I'm within 50 bucks of my goal right now on day 2. I'm so excited. I hope we blow past that goal, but even if we don't, so far we've raised 200 bucks. I am so stoked about that. Motivation. That's motivation right there. Porta Novo Mexican. I thought it was going to say Puerto Rican Mexican food, but if you know, you know. Just for the record, I like both Puerto Rican food and Mexican food. There's not a lot of food that I don't like. Oh, and special shout out to Jose at the Spruce Pine Wallsworth. Yeah, got me hooked up with the right card, and now we're back in business, y'all. Back in business. Attaboy, Jose. Appreciate you, bud. I know what it was I wanted to get when I was in there. I wanted to get some apple juice. Daggone it. Well, I'm not turning around again. I'll just get apple juice later. Well, I'm glad I at least got 2 hikes in today. It wasn't what I was planning on doing today. 2 of the places I was going to go hike were absolutely just overflowing with cars, so I couldn't even get parked in those 2 places, and that's okay. But just for transparency on the challenge here, even though I may end up at the end of the day with, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 miles to my credit for not only hiking but walking and everything else, I'm only keeping up with my hiking miles for the challenge. So you know you're from North Carolina when you get all the tropical depressions, post-tropical depressions, and hurricane information popping up. All the warning. There's like 23 and a half tropical storms or hurricanes out in the Atlantic. It's a regular day. just a regular day. I have so many files to go through. Oh my gosh. It's been kind of a crazy day. I am tired because I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. That sucked in a way, but I'm kind of glad too. I don't know. Anyway, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. If I'm going to, I've got my tent and everything in the truck, but every campsite I've looked at has been full. Hey, you guys found a camping spot?
We ain't found shit.
May the Swartz be with ya. Bear. It's a bear. Black bear. Black bear. Black bear. 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 Guys, look, a bear. Guys, look, a bear. Man, I seen him come out and I dropped the tank. Ah, I dropped the camera. I saw a bear. Okay, maybe it wasn't in the trail, but it was still, that was freaking cool. Ah, I can't believe I dropped the camera. I got so excited. Oh well. I'm gonna die if I get home and I look at this file and, and he's not on there. Oh, it was so big. It was so cool. Okay, it is thundering and there's no bear activity, and I am going down the trail. There's a half-miler right here. I'm going to try to, anyway, I'm going to try to power through this as quickly as possible. Maybe we'll see a bear. Thunder. It's only half a mile, let's roll. Oh my gosh. Wow, there was a guy and a girl that was coming the opposite way and a huge limb fell out of the tree and just missed them like 6-8 inches. That was crazy. I'm almost here. I'm powering through this one. That thunder's getting close. Whew. It's good hill climb though. Whew. I've been pushing it pretty hard. I'm trying to get back to the truck real quick so I can get over to the Toe River overlook. Hopefully I can catch the sunset. I did have a guy that was behind me a few minutes ago, and he said, can I ask you a question? I said, yeah, sure. He said, I just noticed that you're like looking up into the trees like a whole lot more than you are on the ground. I mean, you're paying attention to the ground, but you're like scanning the trees. So I'm just curious of why. I nonchalantly told him I was looking for snakes in trees, bears in trees, bobcats, mountain lions, anything. They all like to, you know, climb trees and do that kind of thing. He's no longer behind me. He passed me and took off after he said, really? Like bears can climb trees? Yeah, they can. Pretty good at it. So that leads me to point out the fact that if you're going to go in the woods, you should probably do a little research, know your surroundings, know what's in the woods, know what they're capable of, know what they can do, what they eat, how they act, what you should do in case you're confronted with one. I'm pretty sure he's got Google. just another fun story from the trail. All right, 1.32 for hike number 3 and the final hike of the day. That was cool. I pushed on that one as quickly as I could. Woo! All right, let's go see if we can make it in time to catch a sunset. We may already be too late. We're back, y'all, but too late. And look at that back there, it's all covered up. Well, we gave it the old college try. That we did. We caught a sunrise this morning, saw a black bear, had a few adventures, saw some beautiful vistas. I am absolutely worn out. Got 3 hikes in. That last one was 1.32 miles. I'm pretty cool with that. So put today's totals right here for the hike, and I'm also going to put my step totals I guess at this moment now too. Anyway, hey, thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, please, if you would, if you like to see me bumble through life, hit the subscribe button. It can only get better. Anyway, thanks everybody who has supported me along the way, and like always, I have the greatest supporters in the world. You guys rock. I love each and every one of you, and for everybody I've seen on the trail and met, hey, thanks. You guys are just freaking fantastic. Also, I picked up some special stuff for the giveaway, so we've got to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can do this giveaway. Or giveaways. All right, see you on the next one. Later. Laundry is hung out on the line.